So today I will start chapter 3, and in this chapter 3 you will study about the LCM and LCM of the numbers. Okay, so first is the recap exercise. So I will solve some questions from the recap exercise. So the first question is here, question number 1, and I will do the question number C here, okay, 1C. And in this you have the number 36. And in this the question is write the factors of the following. Okay, we have to write the factors of this number 36. You have more numbers here. Okay, but here I am going to do it 6 only. So you will do other questions yourself. And this is 36. So we have to find the factors. So how will you find? You can write 36 as 1 into 36. Okay, and 2 into 18, and then you have 3 into 12, and also 4 into 9. Then you have to find out that by what number this will go. Okay, like if this number 36 is divisible by 1. Okay, this is divisible by 2 also. This is divisible by 3 also. This is divisible by 4 also. And it is not divisible by 5. Then we will not take 5. Then take number 6. This number is divisible by 6 also. So you know 6 6 are 36. So write here 6. Then 6, then 7, then 8. Okay, then now there is no need to write other numbers because now the numbers will repeat. So now see here that we can write 36 in these 5 ways. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways here. So now the factors of 36. Factors of 36 are, you write 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, 36. Okay, these are the factors of 36. Okay, you will write this. So all these are the factors. Okay, you will see this here, and then here this number. Okay, so all these are the factors of 36. Factors means the numbers. Okay, the factor means that the numbers. For example, here 36. Okay, so here we say that 4 is the factor of 36. Means that 36 is exactly divisible by 4. Means when you divide 36 by 4, the remainder is 0. Okay, that is why these numbers are the factor. So in this way, you will find the factors of the other questions in this question number 1. You have the question number A, B, and D also. Okay, so all those are the homework. Now, question number 2. Write the first 4 multiples of the following. Multiples, first 4 multiples. Okay, multiples means just the table. Like when you say the table like 9. Okay, 9 1 is 9, then 9 2 is 18, 9 3 is 27. Okay, 9 4 is 36. So all these numbers are the multiples of 9. When you read the table of 9, and then you get the numbers. Like 9 10 is 90, then 90 is the multiple of 9. Okay, then 9 11 is 99. So 99 is also the multiple of 9. So 9 12 is 9 13 is. Okay, so all these numbers are the multiples. So here we will find only the 4 multiples. So here I will solve question number C. Again, question number 2 and C. Okay, and here the number is 19. So 19, you know the multiples of 19 are 19 are, you will write 19, that is 19 to the 38. 19 to the 38, then 19 to the 67, 19 to the 76. Okay, 95 is 95. Okay, 96 is 114, and so on. So in this way you can find the multiples. Okay, and there is no end of the multiples of a given number. There are infinite multiples of a given number, but the factors of a given number is limited. Okay, that is they are finite. Like this here, in the first question I have found the factors. Okay, so factors होते हैं, factors are limited. Factors का number मतलब fixed होता है. Like 36, it has only how many factors are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 36 has a total of 9 factors. But if you find the multiples of 19, then in this the multiple of 19, there is no end of this multiple. Here I have found only the here 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the 4 multiples. These are the first 4 multiples, and you have more multiples. Like if you find here 19 6 then 19 7 19 8 etc. So there is no end of this. Now the question number 3. Write the factors of the following. Again, this is the same question as the question number 1. So find out the factors of 156. Factors of 156. Okay. So write here 156. Then you write 1 into 156. Now we don't know the table of 156, but now see that this number is divisible by 2. So here you can write that 2 into 2 7 are 14 and 2 8 are 16. So 78 into 2 will be 156. Then again this number will also go by 4. Okay, and it will not go by 6. It will also go by 3. Okay. See here you can write this 3 5 are 15 and 3 will are 6, and this will also go by 4. So 4 3 are 12 and 4 are 36, and it will not go by 5. So will it go by 6? Okay, this number will go by 6 also. 6 into 6 to 6 are 12 and 6 is 36. So and then 6 then 7. It will go by 7 or not? It will not go by 7. And then 8. This will go by 8 also. 8 into this number will not go by 8. I think here. Yes, this will not go by 8. Okay, then find 9. It will not go by 9 also. Then 10. No. Then 11. 11 1 11. Then it will not go by 11. Then 12. 12 1 12. It will go by 12 also. Okay, 12. 12 1 12 and 12 3 are 36. Now there is no need to find further numbers, because if you write here then it will be 13 into 12. That is, now these numbers will reverse. Okay, so there is no need to find. If you write here then it will be, suppose 13 here, then you will write 26 here, then 6. So that see that here now these are reversed. Okay, so you will not get any new number. So you will have to stop up to this. Okay, this here now we have the factors. Now you can see the factors of 156. So here the total number of factors of 26 will be this much. See here, from this you will start this here, then here and this. See that. So you have this, all these, that is in this figure, all these are the factors of 56. So here you will write that factors of 156 equal to, right here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12, 13, 26, 39, 52, then 78, and then 156. And here there is also an interesting thing here is that, okay, here I have found the factors. Now see the interesting thing here. Here the interesting thing is that, see, 1 into 156 will be 156 here. Okay, and see that here 2 into 78. That is, here all these are in the pairs. Okay, you have the pairs, like here you have 1 and then 56, and here also see that these are in pairs. This into this equal to this, and so on. So this is the here these are the factors of 156. So you can find the factors of other numbers also like this, because these numbers are bigger, so it will be a little more difficult, but you will try to find out. Okay, you will find the factors like 1, 2, 3, 4. So here you must be careful that that here by which number this is going. Okay, so here you will find, you will try. Okay, like any number will go by 1 always, but you will try by 2, then 3, then 4, 5, 6, and so on. So you will be getting the factors. So the next number is question number 4. Write the common factors. Okay. Question number 4. Write the common factors of 24 and 36. Question number 4. Write the common factors of 24 and 36. 36. Then first find the factors of 24. So factors of 24, you will have to find the factors of 24 first. 24, and 1 into 24, then 2 into 12, 3 into 8, then 4 into 6, then 5, then 6. Okay, now it is over. Okay, next 36. So again find the factors of 36. 36 equal to 1 into 36, then 2 into 18, 3 into 12, 4 into 9, 6 into 6. Okay, so factors of 24 are 24 equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12 and 24. And the factors of 36 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18 and 36. Okay, so these are the factors of 24 and 36, and we have to write the 4 common factors here. So you see that 1 is common here. Okay, 1, then 2 here is also common, and 3 is also common, and 4 is also common here. Okay, you have 6 also common here, and 12 is also common in this case. So we have tried only 4. So 4 common factors are, don't write 1 because 1 is always common to any number. Okay, write here that 2, then 3, then 4, then 6. Okay, these are the 4 factors which are common. And also 12 is common, but we will write only 4 factors which are common. Okay, so now question number 5. And you will solve other questions like B, C and D yourself. Okay, because this is the recap exercise, that is why. And question number 5. So in question number 5, you have to find the multiples. Okay, write the 4 multiples of 12 and 18. Okay, 12. So this is easier. Okay, 12 and 18. So first write the multiples. Write the 4 common multiples. Okay. So first write the multiples of 12. Okay, multiples of 12. So it will be 12. 12 1 12. And so on. Okay, that is here. You will read the 12 table of 12 here. 12 1 12. That is 12 24, 20 36, and so on. So here I written up to 12. 12 12 124. 144. And then the multiples of 18. Like this. Now we will find the 4 common multiples here. So what is common here? Now find out the common here. The first one is this common, 36. What is the next common here? 54, 72. So 72 is common. Then next, what is common? Here 108 is common. Then the next one is 144 is also common here. Okay, so the first 4 common multiples are 36, 72, 108 and then 144. Okay, these are the first 4 common multiples of 12 and 18. Okay, so and you will find out the 4 common multiples of the other questions B, C and D. Then question number 6. Okay, here in this question number, whether you have to find whether 32 is a factor of 3584. So here in this you will do division. Okay, 3584 and then divide this number by 32. Okay, so because we have to find out whether 32 is a factor of this number or not. So when you divide and if the remainder is 0, then 32 will be the factor, and if the remainder is not 0, then this will not be the factor. So 32 1 is 32 here, divide, so it will be 3, then 8, again 1, so it is 6, and here 4, then 32 2 is 64. So see here that remainder is 0. So here you will write that since the remainder is equal to 0, and hence 32 is a factor of 3, 5, 8, 4, that is 3584. Okay, so here you will write this answer like this. You will divide, and then if the remainder is 0, then the divisor will be the factor of the dividend, and if the remainder is not 0, then the divisor will not be the factor of dividend. Now so you will do the other question, like question number 7 also yourself, okay, and 8 also yourself, right? So all these questions are your homework. So now move on to the exercise 3.1. Okay, 3.1. Okay, so today I will start exercise 3.1. Okay, so open your books and see this exercise 3.1. Okay, so in this exercise we will solve some questions in the HCF and LCM. And the first question is here: write 4 pairs of twin prime numbers. Okay, 4 pairs of twin prime numbers. So first, what do you mean by twin prime numbers? Okay, what is twin prime numbers? Twin prime numbers. First you must know this. Okay, these are the definitions. So you must learn the definition of these, like the prime number, then composite number, then the twin prime numbers, then the co-prime numbers. Okay, so here twin prime numbers, for example, 3 and 4 and 5. Okay, now here see that you have 3 and 5 are the prime numbers, but 4 is the composite number between these two numbers. Okay, and these are consecutive. Okay, that is there is no gap between 3 and 5. That is why here 3 and 5 are the twin primes. Okay. Similarly, other example is like 11 and 13. Okay, these are also the twin prime numbers because there is only one number between 11 and 13. Okay, so these are the twin prime numbers. Okay, 11, 13, then 3, 5, and see here that 5, then 6, then 7. Okay, then here 5 and 7 are also the twin prime numbers. Okay, then next see that 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now see here 11 and 7 are the prime numbers, but these numbers will not be called the twin prime numbers because there are more than one number between these two numbers. So these are not called the twin prime numbers. Okay, so the condition is that both numbers must be prime and there must be only one number between them, then they are called the twin prime numbers. So here write 4 pairs of twin prime numbers. So 4 pairs are, so first pair is suppose 3, 5, okay, one pair. Then other pair will be like 5, 7, and then third pair is 5, 7, then 11, 13, then fourth pair will be 11, 13, then you have 19, 20, then 21. No, it is not that. 17, 18, 19. Okay, 17, then 19. Okay, so these are the 4 pairs. You have many more pairs, but these are the 4 pairs because in this we apply only the 4 pairs. Okay, so 3, 5, 5, 7, 11, 13, and 17, 19. So these are the 4 pairs of twin prime numbers. Okay, so I'm ठीक है, definition को याद रखना पड़ेगा. If you don't remember the definition, then you will confuse. Okay, so first thing is that you must learn the definitions. And the next question is now write the 4 pairs of co-prime numbers. Okay, 4 pairs of co-prime numbers. Okay, now in this co-prime number, Okay, co-prime number. Co-prime number. So in this co-prime number, the numbers, okay, that is if you have suppose two numbers like suppose 4 and 25. Okay, so these two are co-prime numbers, and here the numbers may be prime or may not be prime. यहाँ पर co-prime का prime number से कोई मतलब नहीं है. ये जो co-prime number होता है, तो ये नंबर मतलब प्राइम भी हो सकते हैं और co-prime, ये नंबर co-prime भी हो सकते हैं और कंपोजिट भी हो सकते हैं. जैसे यहाँ पर क्या है, ये 4 और 25 क्या है, 4 और 25 कंपोजिट नंबर है, लेकिन फिर भी वो co-prime नंबर है. क्यों? क्योंकि इन दोनों का जो फैक्टर्स है, ओके, जैसे कि 4 का फैक्टर क्या होगा, द फैक्टर्स ऑफ 4 आर यू विल राइट 2 and 4. ठीक है, फैक्टर 4 का फैक्टर 2 ही होता है, 2 and 4, एंड द फैक्टर ऑफ 25 इज आल्सो हियर 5 and 25. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पर क्या देख रहे हैं कि 4 का फैक्टर 2 और 4 है और 25 का फैक्टर 5 और 25 है, और 1 जो है 1 तो सबका फैक्टर होता ही है. ओके, सो आई विल नॉट राइट 1 हियर. So here 2 and 4 and 5 25. Now you see that in these there is nothing common between the factors of this and this. यहाँ पर कुछ भी common नहीं है, and that is why 4 and 25 are the co-prime numbers. Okay, so must remember the definition clearly. Okay, so now write the answer of this question number 2. You can have many numbers like one here is this. Okay, 4 and 25. Then you can write number 2. You can have 3, and suppose the co-prime numbers are also like 3 and 5 also co-prime. Okay, then you have 3 and 4. They are also co-prime. Then you can write it that 4 and 5, 6, 7. Okay, you can write here that 4 and 5 also. So these are the co-prime numbers. Okay, because in these pairs we don't have any factor common. That is why they are the co-prime numbers. Okay, so here 3 and 5 are prime numbers, but here 3 is prime but 4 is not prime. So here जो नंबर है वो प्राइम हो भी सकता है और प्राइम नहीं भी हो सकता है. Okay, so any two number can be co-prime. The condition is that सिर्फ एक कंडीशन जरूरी है, और वो क्या है कि दोनों नंबर के बीच में जो फैक्टर्स होते हैं उसमें कोई भी कॉमन नहीं होना चाहिए. दैट इज नो फैक्टर शुड बी कॉमन बिटवीन द टू co-prime numbers except one. Okay, so this is the answer of question number 1 and this is the answer of question number 2. Now question number 3, find whether the first number is a factor of the second number or not. Okay, first number is a factor of the second number. Now the first number is 16 and the second number is 45. And here we have to determine whether the first number, that is 16, is a factor of 45. So here you will divide. Okay, you will divide 45. Okay, divide 45 by 16. So 16 to the 32, then 3, and here 1. Okay, so now it is done. So here you see that here since remainder equal to 13 and this is not equal to 0. Okay, here when you divide 45 by 16, the remainder is not equal to 0, and so 16 is not the factor of 45. Okay, that is one number is a factor of the other number only when the first number divides the other number exactly. That exactly means here when you divide, the remainder must be 0. So when the remainder is 0, then you will say that the first number is the factor of the other number. So here so you can find out by division. Okay, so the question number B, in this the numbers are 12 and 60. So here divide 60 by 12. So 12 5 here 60, then here 0. Now see that remainder equal to 0. So 12 is a factor of 60. Okay. So here, because in this when you divide 60 by 12, then the remainder is 0. Therefore, 12 is the factor of 60. And the other questions are number C and D. Now question number 4. Express each of the following as the sum of three prime numbers. Okay, express each of the following as the sum of three prime numbers. Question number 4A. You have the number 23, and here you have to think that is 23 is a number here, and we have to represent the sum of three prime numbers. Sum of three prime numbers. So how will we write here? 23. That is suppose 19 is there. 19 plus 2. That is 21. 19 plus 2 is 21, and 21 plus 2. Okay, so here we will take another number. Suppose you will take 17. Okay, 17 plus 2 is 19, and 19 plus 3 is 22. So it is not. So first write the prime number, then it will be clear. Like 2, 3, 5, 7, 9 is not there. Then 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Okay, 13. Then you have 17. Then 19. Then 23. etc. So these are the prime numbers. Then we have to make arrangements. Okay, that is we have to take any three numbers so that the sum will be 23. So in which case the sum is 23. So you see that 13. Yes, that is if you take, and here we have to take only the three numbers. Okay, so we have to take only three numbers. So then here it will be suppose 17 is there, and 17 plus 5. Not correct here. 17 plus 5 is 22, and 22 plus 2. Yes, so here you can write 11 plus 7 plus 5. Okay, so here you have to make the arrangements that 11 plus 7 is 18, and 8 plus 5 is 23. So answer is this in this question. And question number suppose C here. Okay, question number C. In this the number is 59. So again we have to write this number as the sum of three prime numbers. Now it is a bigger number. 59 is also a prime number. So think of the numbers that what three numbers will be there, so that the sum will be this. So suppose if you add these two numbers, you will get 42, and 42 is there. Then if you add some other number here, 42 plus 17 will not be correct. So take another number like 23 is there. Then other numbers is 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay, 29 is there also. 29, then you have the 31. Okay, these are the numbers. So if you add these two, it will be 3 plus 2, 5, and that will be 60. Okay, so we don't need 60 here. 29, 31, then 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. So any three numbers must be there. Okay, so here in case of 59 here, 59. You can write 43 plus 11 plus 5. Now when you add these three numbers and see that here all these three numbers are prime, and 5 plus 1 6 plus 3 9, and 4 plus 1 is 5. So this is the correct answer. So here you have to write the prime numbers, and then you have to think that what three numbers will be possible. That is and your answer may be different also, because now you have to make arrangements like this. Here I have made the arrangements, and then you will write the numbers and then find out. Okay, so your answer may be different from this answer. Okay, so now the next question is how many prime numbers are there from 1 to 100? So there are 25. Okay, if nothing is there, you have to count. And there is also Erasmus teams. okay, there is a method to find the prime numbers. So you will see in your book, and from that you can find the prime numbers. So see here that from this table you can find out the number of prime numbers between 1 and 100. So you have a total of 25 prime numbers between 1 and 100. Okay, there are a total of 25 prime numbers between 1 and 100, and you can find out by using the sieve of Eratosthenes. Now the question number 6. How many even prime numbers are there in the set of natural numbers? Okay, then how many even prime numbers are there? So there is only one even number, that is 2. Okay, so here in question number 6, the answer is only one number is even and prime, that is 2. Okay, 2 is the only number which is prime and also even, and no other number is prime number which is even. Okay, so this is the answer. The next question is the sum of two odd numbers makes an even number. Right? 5 such numbers. So question number 7. The sum of two odd numbers make an even number. Okay, when you add two odd numbers, the sum is even number. So you can take any two odd numbers. For example, 3 plus 5 equal to 8. 8 is an even number. You can take 15 plus suppose 17, it will be 32. And you can take any other number like 11 plus suppose 23. So how many pairs are there here? The sum of two odd numbers makes an even number. Write 5 such numbers. Okay, 5 such numbers here. So here like here one pair is there, then another pair, then third pair, and write one more pair, or like 25 plus 5 equal to 30. Then write here 27 plus 3 equal to 30. So you can write many pairs of numbers whose sum will be the even number. That is when you add, and here also remember that when you add two odd numbers, the sum will always be the even number. Okay, adding two odd numbers gives you the sum of the even number. Now question number 8. Okay, in this you have to determine whether 34. Okay, the question is here. The number is 34,212, and the other number is 12. So the question is whether this number is a multiple of 12. Okay, so ये जो नंबर है, this number, ये नंबर इसका मल्टीपल है या नहीं. Okay, so how will you find? So you will divide this number by 12. Okay, if this is the multiple of 12, then this 12 must divide this number exactly. Means when you divide this number by 12 and if you get the remainder 0, then 12, this number must be the multiple of this. So let us find. Let us divide this first, 34,212, and find out by division. Now see here that when you divide this number by 12, then the remainder is not equal to 0. Okay, so here in this case, it is not equal to 0. So 34,212 is not the multiple of 12. Okay, this number is not the multiple of 12. Now question number 9. Express 120 as the product of prime numbers. Okay, express 120 as the product of prime numbers. As the product of prime numbers. So first find the prime factorization. So this is the prime factorization. Therefore, you will write 120 as 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. Okay, 2 to the 4 to the 8, 3 to 24 by the 120. So here see that 2, 2, 2, 3 and 5. All these are the prime numbers. So this is the answer of this question. And the last number is find a number whose sum of the digits and the product of this are the same. Find a number whose sum of the digits. So in this question, you have a number, suppose find a number whose sum of the digits and the product of the digits are same. Sum of the digits, for example, sum of the digits, like suppose 22. Okay, so in this sum of digits equal to 2 plus 2 equal to 4, and here product of digits equal to 2 into 2, that is also 4. So here this is the number. So you can have also another number, but these types of numbers are very few. Okay, so you have to find out, and in this question your answer may be different from my answer. Okay, so you can see the answer. Like there is also another number, you can write here in the answer it is given 1, 2, 3. Okay, in this when you write here that, see the 1 plus 2 plus 3 equal to 6, and 1 into 2 into 3 equal to also 6. So this is also the answer. So there are many numbers like this, so you have to find out. So this is my answer, and this is the answer given in the book, and you can also find out the other numbers also. Okay, so this is the end of this exercise.